Oh yeah, it's time. Guess what? I'm Mia Voss. You're watching the Mia Connect Power Chat, and if you're tuning in to watch me sweat, you've tuned into the right show because I am fixing to nerd out hardcore on my two guests. I've also got amazing panelists that are just hanging out with us, so get ready for it because it's fixing to happen right now. If you haven't noticed what's also different about me, I've actually decided to sport the real tiara. It's actually a Miara because Peg Fitzpatrick is sporting the real tiara. I'm just saying, right? Oh, I'm going to clap for that. Actually, you know what, Peg, we get for that? We get this. Yeah, exactly, because it's all good. And then we do the wave. Exactly. So
Guy's already laughing.
I know. I think
He's like, oh, God.
How many times Guy laughs. Just so you guys also know, Peg and Guy, we have a rule here on the show that it's kind of a drinking game. When you say the word tool, which we use often, you all have to drink. So if anybody's business is going to be loaded by the end of the show, it's a little early, definitely. So as you all know, I've got two amazing guests that I've been chasing. I have to say my boyfriend Greg thinks I might have a little bit of a problem with Guy and Peg because all I've done is watch YouTube, read articles, read a book. The NSA is probably giving me the weird eye, so I've been having a lot of fun digging into those two today as well. So with that, I'm going to introduce our two guests, and then we're going to take some backpack comments. So first up, without further ado, hi, Guy Kawasaki.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm sitting here in Silicon Valley, California. Just I don't have any alcohol within reach, so I'm not fully prepared for this hangout. But
it's a little too early for booze, but not too early for mimosas.
Yeah. So I am the chief evangelist of a company called Canva. This is a Sydney, Australia-based graphics tool, online graphics tool company. And with us is the one and only unique Peg Fitzpatrick.
Yes, and I'm going to clap. You know what? That gets a clap. You know, Peg, what I call you is the wool man next to the man. Wool man.
Well, the analogy that I like to use is that I'm Jack Bauer and she's Chloe.
Oh, dude, you stole my line already.
Oh.
Because I'm now calling you that. I know you're like, dang it, because I'm now calling you the Jack and Chloe of the interwebs. And all I have to say.
I'm going to watch that this weekend.
Yeah,
I love that. I love what you said that yesterday. That was on your that was a great presentation you guys did with HubSpot yesterday.
Yes, yes. It was one of our rare appearances. We seldom do hangouts, so.
Yeah, right. Because what is Are you? We like to call that HOA HOAs in a very kind way. What's your?
We call it more social media hoes.
HOAs, right? We just make it a very gentle little accent with it too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Let me just run through the late. So the guy was very quick to realize that you're the what on this panel? You're the.
I'm the only person without ovaries.
Exactly. And we like it that way.
You're the token. You're token.
He's the token. He's the token lovely.
Yeah.
So we are going to be bringing in some people into the panel. So you may know this too. Everybody that's out in the audience, I called them my Bat Pack. I took that actually from Mark Trappigan, who calls it the Bat Cave when you're here on the show. So the Bat Pack is our audience, and guys, you know I've just been dorking out, nerding out all week. I know you've got questions. We're going to talk about Canva. We're going to talk about books, APE, you name it. Not hockey. Peg has already mixed hockey. We're going to go with shoes. So
you can talk about. Actually, Guy, a little known fact, Guy is a world-class purse shopper.
It's out of the bag.
Yeah.
The bag is out of the bag. His wife has purses from all over the place.
Are you really, Guy?
I have honorary ovaries.
You do.
He cannot deny that. It's true. Is it not true,
Everybody.
Kawasaki?
Yes. I spend more on purses for my wife than most men spend on beer.
And he'll let you hunt down the best purse store in every city.
Yeah.
Okay, next on my bucket list. Today was Guy on my show. Next on my bucket list is obviously purse shopping with Guy.
Yeah, and then Instagramming your lunch with the things.
Yeah.
Those are things we do. Things things we do. Per shop. And then when we go to blog her in California, which is the Chicky awesome blogging conference, Guy said he wants to come to Dry Bar, get his hair done with my girlfriends and I. So Michelle K is like, I am on that. She's like,
we gotta get some Dry Bar to sponsor us. All right? Like I refuse to pay for my Dry Bar anymore. So
you need to have, that's right, and then they'll have pictures, Instagram, Snapchat, a video of it, of Guy doing that. So that's for blog her, right?
You know, my goal is to be the male Joy Cho, right? You know that, right?
No, that is a new one too. So what do we got so far? Honorary ovaries. Spends more on purses than beer than most men. We got a lot of juicy stuff already.
Yeah, I know all this. What else do you want to know?
So is this the dirt hour? Because I like dishing.
No, because then Guy will start on me.
Do you know my crazy notes? I'm going to throw these out, and we're going with dishing.
Another fact, Guy will be patient while I photograph all the food on the table.
Yeah.
Do you do the, no, don't eat it yet.
No, if he's really hungry, he'll say, you better hurry up.
Right.
He's not eating it.
Yeah, Greg Boysaw can really sympathize with you because I'm like, no, babe, don't eat it. Don't drink it either. I got the glass next to it.
No, my husband's like, I'm eating. So if you're taking pictures, I don't care. We're here to eat. This is not Instagram. I'm like, what?
Do you know that Google Camera will make the background of pictures out of focus now? You can kind of get bokeh with a smartphone camera.
I love
did see that.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of which, first question, what's your smartphone? Let's see it.
My smartphone is a Motorola X, M-O-T-O-X.
Nice.
Yeah, me too, but I don't have mine right next to me.
Look at mine. I called mine a phablet. It's the Galaxy Note. It's a phone and a tablet. It's a phone for old biddies. All right, looks like we got a couple comments. Lee Rickler, just realized this is my 4th time watching Peg in the last 24 hours. I got to get out more.
Yeah, I'll have to send. Who is that? I'll have to send that.
That was Lee Rickler. He's
okay,
awesome.
Lee, send me a private message with your address, and I'll send you some swag.
What does Lee need? Because I have a few extra phones here right now. I'm not using.
I need one for a bat phone, Guy. That would be awesome.
Well, what kind of phone do you want?
You know what? You choose it, and I'll use it. How's that?
Are you AT&T or Verizon?
AT&T, my friend. Now the questions are really started.
So you want a Moto X?
Yes, please.
You need a Moto X.
You want a wood Moto X, or do you want?
I want the wood. Well, I want the wood
Moto X. I like yellow, actually. I would like that. Worked out good.
You need to send me the wooden Moto X.
I get the Mickey hand for that. I'm gonna wave at you with my giant Mickey hand.
Peg, did I hear you say you want me to give you a Woody?
That one actually might make me blush.
You're making Jaana blush and sweat.
Wait, it didn't make me blush. I was lying, but that was still inappropriate.
This is the blush factor. When Jaana is like, we're gonna keep going back to Jaana, and when she's waving her hands. And welcome from Finland, by the way. Let's bring you on here. I adore you.
Say welcome from Finland in Finnish.
Tervetuloa Suomesta.
That's what I was going to say.
Exactly. Hi, everybody.
You know what? She probably just said, take me purse shopping, Guy, in Finnish.
Yeah, right. Do you know?
I wouldn't say no to any of those phones either.
Do you know Teemu Salani?
There's about 500,000 Timo Salonen in Finland. Which one do you mean?
Seriously?
I'm asking, do you know John Smith?
Oh, is that the Finnish version of it?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, not the hockey player Teemu Salani.
Oh, yeah, sure. I do. I'm just pulling your leg.
Oh, okay.
I know also Teemu Selänne. Teemu Selänne is, I suppose you're meaning Teemu Selänne.
I thought it was Finnish, not Italian.
Yeah, but you know, many people have said that when us Finns, when we speak, it sounds like Italian, but I don't understand what they mean at all.
Really?
To me, I liked it.
Huh.
I I liked it. Hey, what other comments? Oh, speaking of Italian, hi to Nazim Beltran. He was on your Hangout from last year that you did with Martin Shervington on APE. You know, that was like 80 million Hangouts ago, right, Guy? Like,
actually, I do more Hangouts than Guy does, I think.
Yeah. Hey, brother Dustin.
Usually
I need to show my Bible.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Mine's in my
This
Kindle.
is my Bible.
Mine's in my Kindle. Mine lives in a device.
This is my Bible. I get back to it again and again and again. And of course, not to mention the...
Oh, look it. Hey. And then there's Lynn.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Of Enchantment.
Shit, I don't have one.
I do.
Let me see what I got here.
I'm giving you the hand now.
I do. I always have mine right there. There's my little autograph on there.
Okay, here's what I'm loving.
I don't have one.
I'm going to segue.
Wait, it's exactly 3 years ago, Guy. May 31st, 2011.
Oh, my God, it is. It's tomorrow. Oh, happy anniversary, you guys.
Yeah.
Did he even hear that? Like it's
looking for a book.
Not around when we're talking about our anniversary, right? Look at him. Did you hear that, Guy?
No, this is my Bible.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the Chicago Manual Style? I can't see what it is.
Oh, I love it. What is that?
It's the Chicago Manual Style. It's how to write.
I have that too.
Oh, like you need a book. Come on.
Actually, he read it. Look how big that is. I did.
love that.
I bought it and it sits on my shelf like a reference book.
You know why I don't know about that book is because I love it. It's because I always say I'm an excellent reader and a crappy writer. Somebody's got to read it. So that I do love too. Guy, you just missed Peg Talk, and tomorrow's your 3-year anniversary with Peg.
No, it was actually just the anniversary of when you signed Enchantment. It has a date on it.
But, really? And
yeah,
I signed it 3 years ago?
That was right when we were going to do book club.
It's been 3 years?
I have the little...
So that's one thing I've been loving, you guys. In all of my
Guy,
look at. Oh, we got to screenshot that one. Look at Guy.
Wow.
Yep.
That's his name. If you can't read it, that's his guy Kawasaki. You can't worry about all those letters in there.
Oh my God! I had no idea. It's 3 years.
That's gone fast. Well, and Dustin Stout says, by the way, Guy, if you would like some testosterone in the HOA, he's willing to jump in too. So we'll shoot that in there. Hey, I'm gonna segue real quick and talking about YouTube because literally. When I was doing my snooping, my massive amounts of snooping this week, the coolest thing I noticed, you guys have the best dynamic together, and I'm totally digging it. Like, I really am digging. I love that you did the Jack Bauer Chloe thing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we're Jack and Chloe. I'm telling you.
My quote.
Some of our ideas are spurred from these hilarious phone calls that no one. One time when we were in South America. We were like flying from one country to another country. I don't even remember where, because who knows where we were. And it was like the middle of the night. We were like working on social media stuff, and we were like coming up with all these plans, and all these people around us were probably like, "What is wrong with these?" It's like 2 in the morning, and we're like, "Hey, you know what would be awesome?" We're like, "What are we going to do after this?" And that's where the plan came to do our Geek Day tour when we went around to like all the big. That was a really fun day. We went to Facebook and Twitter where they didn't let us in.
We had like we had $1,000 Uber charge.
Yeah, we had like the biggest Uber charge ever. They were like, "We don't know how much this will be." They sponsored us. And thank you, Uber, for sponsoring Geek Day, by the way.
Oh man, I love Uber. I mean, I'm sure that's what people love is that when you get out and about, they're like, "Look at these two go."
Well, you know, a little note about Uber. Uber covers like 43% of the population in the U.S. now.
Oh yeah.
Not where I live, of course, but.
Wait, because you're out in the sticks, aren't you, darling?
I am not in the sticks, but I'm in New Hampshire.
Yes.
Guy loves it.
Yeah.
It's probably the only state you've never been in. Have you ever been in New Hampshire? No.
If you have to think about it, I bet it's no.
Probably
the
only 2 states I've never been in is probably New Hampshire and Confusion.
Well, I don't
Man,
know.
I
You
wish
were
I
kind
could
of
say
confused
that.
about that answer, so.
Yeah. If I can just figure out how to manually add a picture with the Sprout
Sprout
Social
Social.
extension, I'll be happy.
That's what's stumping you nowadays, right?
Right, right. I lay awake at night saying it cannot be that you cannot add a picture manually with the Sprout Social Chrome extension. That's my biggest issue right now. So
And I bet there's like a big cartoon bubble, like
yeah.
a little like boop. What? Why is that not working? It looks like we might have a comment from India for Peg. Do you have that up, Lynn? Hey Peg, all the way from India, big fan of Guy. After HubSpot chat of you two. Yay! You must have watched your.
Yeah. So
your
me, Bono, and Guy, awesome.
It was actually really fun. Oh, I'm gonna do the chant. Canva. This is coming from I think Digidesk is in Scotland. That's Irene Brody pulling up the chair. Oh, she's got a gin and tonic. There you go. That's where our drinking's going on, right up in there. Hey, I've got. Let's see.
Drinking. Guess what the most alcoholic state in the U.S. is? It has the biggest drinking problem. I just saw this on Facebook.
Oh,
big study.
Hawaii.
Out of all the places in the U.S.
What?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I was like, wow. Like, you think it'd be the big stress dates. I think it's the long winter.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the winter time, right? You got to come out here to Colorado, girlfriend. We got 340.
You guys just smoke it up there. You don't bother with the alcohol.
Pretty much. Well, what I always say, and
about a long winter. I mean, if anybody is going to talk about a long winter,
you're like, hold up.
I know. Well, maybe this was only within our country. It wasn't worldwide. So maybe you guys have us beat. It's not really an honor that I don't really think that's a good thing for my state.
It is kind of a crack up, though, isn't it? I know that's Jaana. On the flip side, come on, girlfriend, you've got, midnight sun.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's it's almost 7:30 p.m. and the sun is still high in the sky, and it looks like, well, it's going to stay that way until mid-August.
Yeah, yep, pretty much. Oh, it just stays. Oh, I don't know. I need to get me some.
No, I just know when we get to June, it just sort of, if you have you look far away to a forest's edge, it just sort of dips down and you get a slight dusk and then up it comes again, and that's it. That's the night. Tourists coming to Finland have problems because especially if they are not staying in a hotel with thick curtains, because it's so light all the night long, they can't sleep.
Now that's a state of confusion. What do you guys think? For sure. All right, look at, and I know.
Can I ask a serious question of this very astute panel? Okay, so Peg and I are writing a book, and right now the title is The Art and Science of Social Media.
But which I love.
Okay, but Peg came up with a great joke that I think could be the title. So I want to call the book Great Stuff, No Fluff, The Art and Science of Social Media.
Woohoo!
So do you think it should be Great Stuff, No Fluff, The Art and Science of Social Media, or The Art and Science of Social Media?
No,
okay, let's go to the panel, because I got Dustin Stout who's giving it. Hey, brother, by the way, you're giving a thumbs up. Hello, my friend. Jaana saying yes.
I'm giving
it a plus.
Yeah, or it can be The Art and Science of Social Media with a subtitle, Great Stuff, No Fluff. I mean,
no, the other way around.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm going to let you
just go on the record. I thought of both of those, but I just, okay, you can have that.
Well, and I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. I think he's all like art and science of social media, good shit. That's how I roll. Because I love GSD, or just call it GSD.
Okay, well,
the point is that there's no fluff. It's not your typical social media book that is like 300 pages of someone talking about how awesome they are and 2 tips. Ours is all tips, and we're not going to tell you we're awesome. You just look at our stuff and decide for yourself.
Totally. Well, and here's what I love, because I posted on the event. You're like, we're looking for tactical low-level power tips. We don't want duh-isms, which, by the way, I'm so gently borrowing from you. Thank you. We don't want as in such as respond to comments. That's a tip. Really? Thanks. Be transparent. Oh, really? That goes right along with be authentic, right?
Yeah. Oh, Gary Vaynerchuk. Yeah.
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, fist bump. I gotta say that.
I have to say, I really do appreciate. I do, as a non-American, I do appreciate the non-fluff stuff, because everywhere outside America, people appreciate that you call the spade a shovel and not just a digging device. The less fluff, the better.
There's no fluff.
Okay, so what's the vote? Good stuff, no fluff. The art and science of social media, or the art and science of social media. Good stuff, no fluff.
Okay,
good stuff, no fluff.
Well, let's take your advice that you've been saying, because you can talk about like Wendy's, like you go and give all those examples of like things that are like save the whales, the whole thing, and you're like, really, but what do you really do? So I'm gonna say let's go with your advice and go with good stuff, no fluff. I'm just saying. What do you guys think?
I love it.
All right.
I love it. Good stuff, no fluff for me.
Because the book that is very close to my heart, What the Plus? Google Plus for the rest of us.
That was so clever. Yeah.
That is so clever, and that made it different from all the other Google Plus books, and still does.
Well, it was the first Google.
Guy,
it was the first Google Plus book.
Plans of updating the book or writing volume 2 or something, and again, I will be happy to help with that too.
Well, Peg wants to.
I was working on it.
And then we got real jobs, so that was the problem.
Peggy, wait. Let's just point out, Peggy had a real job and another real job, and Peggy got another real job. I have all the jobs. Anyone who says that they can't find a job in social media, it's because I have them all. And that is the darn truth.
I wanted to ask Peg something.
Sure.
I do love. Oh, go ahead. Because yes, you're head social strategy for Canva. You work with Guy Krusler, 12 Most girlfriend. I just wondering if you've actually managed to get that cloning program we've all been looking for.
Peg is like she's like the Ryan Seacrest of social media.
Wait, how's my hair? Are my teeth white enough? I didn't go tanning. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, Dustin. I have to think about that one.
Oh, it surely is.
Oh, okay. So am I going to do the ball dropping thing for New Year's Eve? Because I'm all about that, me and Ryan Seacrest. No, I haven't figured out how to clone myself.
Does that make me Jenny McCarthy?
You have to make out with the sailors at midnight.
And
you guys really didn't
don't get your vaccines, okay? Do not vaccinate.
Oh, God.
Is that your spicy comment for the day?
No, that's Jenny McCarthy.
Oh yeah, that's what she is. Yeah, don't get vaccinated. That's right. Hey,
right.
Okay, so Jaana, I know you had that question. Then Lynn, we got a comment and a question. We might be. Oh, I like how
did Lynn actually have a question?
I did. I wanted to know if are you still with Kimpton? Because I was so excited when you got that gig.
You know what? I love Kimpton, and that was just kind of a limited thing. And, I do love them, though. They're an amazing brand to follow around on social media, and I love all the hotels I stayed in. So I still stay at Kimpton's, but I haven't done any more Kimpton stuff with them.
Yeah, they're cool people.
It's back to Motel 6 for Peggy.
Are you kidding? I'm still staying at Kimpton. I'm a Kimpton kind of girl. Yeah, you should know that.
She's never going to say, but I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night, right?
Well, hey, when you
won't say.
If you come to Sonoma Valley, you can stay at Cypress House, which is my place. So
awesome. I do come out that way.
How far are you from Santa Rosa?
Oh, 15 minutes. I'm in the Valley of the Moon, so I'm right there on that highway going to Santa Rosa. From Sonoma to Santa Rosa, I'm that little village in Kenwood.
And are you saying you run a hotel, or are you being facetious that you're
No, I have a vacation rental business, and I have a house in New Zealand, and then the house that I actually live in it's got your room ready. It's like there.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm coming to Santa Rosa for a hockey tournament in July. So
no. In July?
Yeah. It's
Snoopy's Ice?
It's a Snoopy tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Somehow you snuck hockey in, didn't you, Guy?
Yeah. Well,
He always talks about hockey.
where's your house in New Zealand? Because I'm about to go to Queenstown.
Yeah, it's in Wellington, so it's on the North Island. But you got to get up to Wellington, man. It's awesome.
Just don't go to California when I'm there, because I'm pretty much going to drink all the wine. So.
Mia's going to take over the pool and the hot tub. She's going to be out there with her wine.
Just bring a lot of brownies.
Yeah,
I'll need to drive then. Although I am going to California, I don't know what I'm worried about. So, hey guys, I'm looking at all the comments stream, and yeah, the no fluff, the right stuff. Jason's he says the Peg social media, no fluff, the right stuff. Oh,
took you right out, Guy.
Jason.
Well, no, but that's different. So it was good stuff, no fluff, right, Peggy?
Yeah, good stuff, no fluff.
That's going to be your book title, Peg.
Well, Guy and I are writing that together. That's our. That was just a tagline that I'm always thinking of, like, taglines and tweets. I don't know. I dream about pinning. I have a problem. So sometimes I just come up with, and so Guy, I just throw them out to Guy. Hey, what do you think of this one? So.
I can imagine Peg waking up in a cold sweat, just going, "I have to pin this." And it's mobile phone right there.
No, the worst is when I dream about email. I hate email.
Oh, right.
I don't want to dream about my inbox. That's totally not fun. Dream about Pinterest? Totally.
That can be a good Facebook update. I had a bad dream about email.
Yeah, except for it was true.
Right? How about this one? Okay, let's go. We're gonna segue. Listen, we're having too much fun. Before we do that, I just have to tell everybody, if you're just tuning in or just listening, you're listening and watching the Mia Connect Power Chat. I have Guy Kawasaki, Peg Fitzpatrick, and a whole cast of characters up in this mug. So there you go. There's my bumper. How you like me now, right? So do you want to talk about Canva?
You know what? I feel like we don't need to answer that. That was just rhetorical.
Yeah. It kind of was.
That's how she moved right past it. She just asked the question and then just kept going.
Right. That gets
asked and answered.
Yes, right.
I have one question for Guy about ice hockey.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Did you watch the World Championship games, the final?
No.
Finland versus Russia.
Yeah, who won?
Russia, and the best team was the 3 referees.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Were they Russian?
It was that bad. It was that bad. But you know why?
Why?
Putin was watching. He was actually in the stadium. And a previous coach for the Russian team, who had been suspended from coaching, actually gave the cutting throat signs, from the stands.
To Putin?
Ooh.
Okay, and just so you guys know, we're going to allot equal amount of time to purses and shoes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm loving this one. Jason's on fire today. Don't just pin it, peg it.
Yeah.
I do have a non-business question from my dear Kirsten Hancock. When are you in Queenstown? When you are in Queenstown, go on the fly-by-wire. Are you going skiing?
Yeah, we're going in June to ski. So
fly-by-wire. Apparently, that's your.
Well, we're going to a mountain called. It's either like the Invincibles, the Respectables, the Despicables. It's something like
the
that.
Remarkables.
Remarkables. Yeah.
Something about.
And when you see it, you will have to catch your breath. It's unbelievable, and it's not just a mountain like we have here. It is the Remarkables. Everything you ever saw in the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit, you will see it right there. That is New Zealand. Oh my gosh.
I would call that you would crap your pants.
Yeah, you would. Literally. Oh.
Guy, are you going to do that thing where you get the big balls that your kids can like roll in, like the hamster ball?
The Zorb. That's the Zorb.
You have to do the Zorbs. You have to take your kids for that.
Where?
The Zorb. It's in Rotorua.
Which is what?
Rotorua is on the North Island, but it's like literally what Peg's talking about. They might have other ones now on the South Island, but it started on the North Island. The Zorb, Z-O-R-B.
There are these big, huge things that are like hamster balls, and you get inside it and you like roll around in the New Zealand hills.
Down the hill. They literally push you down the hill, and you're inside this ball.
And it's in what city?
Rotorua. It's where all the hot springs are.
That's the thing I use when my drain's plugged.
Yeah, Rotor-Rooter, I know. Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. Are you guys seeing all these fun comments in here too? Let's get a few more of these too. Of course, everybody wants to talk about Canva, but I have to tell you, we're having too damn much fun.
Peggy, should we make them the offer for a free copy of APE, or do you not want to have to do that?
You can do it. Just just don't make it public on a Hangout on Air or anything. But sure, go ahead.
I love it. Okay, well, I think that just happened.
Okay, so we have this deal that we offered during the HubSpot webinar, where if people go to Canva, and obviously they have to register and tweet a graphic, there's a little Twitter button that you click to tweet out your graphic. If you include the hashtag CanvaConvert, CanvaConvert, we're searching for that hashtag, and we'll send you a free electronic copy of APE.
That's a limited download link, so you actually have to be on Twitter sometime within the next 24 hours when you send your tweet.
Now, people, now.
Okay, wait, I have to read Chef Dennis's comment, because he said Guy Kawasaki has big balls. I don't know how he knows that. Chef Dennis, I can't believe you just made me say that on air.
By the way, that's probably because I'm always making. Chef is now my co-host on a show we have called Food and Booze, so I'll let you both know when we're in your town, because that's what we do together. So Chef,
I love Chef Dennis. Chef Dennis is like a good Google Plus crush to have, in my opinion.
He is. I call him. He's a universal panacea. I just make him happy. Jeff,
Summer, I already have APE on my Kindle.
Yeah, did you get it? Okay, well, I'm glad you're doing that, because I did tweet my little pictures that I did in Canva. How sad am I? And but I didn't put in. Tell us what the Twitter handle is you want to use again.
CanvaConvert. C-A-N-U.
Hashtag.
It's the hashtag.
Yeah, not at mentioned, but that's
on my backpack. Throw it in there for us. And then also, hey guys, if you want to do some live tweeting, I have hashtag Guy Peg Chat. That's what I've got going on. So, Debbie, do we have any live tweets that we can shout out real quick for these party people? And that's Debbie Davis, by the way.
Google Plus are hysterical.
Yeah, you know what? This is one of the most fun things I love about Google Hangouts, you guys, is that you get everybody from around the world, and they're just cracking themselves up. They're chatting with each other. Right? Yeah, because Google Plus is dead, right, everybody?
Yeah. Hashtag Walking Dead.
Exactly. I heard now.
I'd rather be Google Plus than Forbes. I mean, Forbes is the one who's always saying Google Plus is dead.
Oh, exactly.
That's just LinkedIn. We can't talk about it. We're giving
This is like sports and religion.
And talk about TechCrunch.
Yeah.
TechCrunch.
Oh, let's not talk about TechCrunch.
Okay, you know what? We can't. We should just call them the T word. And not even give them any kind of credit.
Yeah, that's
oh my God.
Great. All right. What else do we have?
I have a question.
Yes,
for
ma'am.
Dustin Stout, since he hopped in on our Hangout. You, Dustin, you're in the hot seat. I would like to know how you're using Canva as a designer.
Boom.
Oh. Well, there's a segue for you.
I like it.
I'm a straightforward kind of
girl. That wasn't a segue. That was a pegway.
That was a pegway.
Get on the train, people.
I love it. Well, first of all, I just wanted to say, Guy, I did some push-ups and I ate a raw steak just to up the testosterone on this Hangout on Air. So I hope that helps.
Amen.
So. As a designer, one of my big things for the end of 2014 is teaching people that anyone can design. I actually have a class that I need to spend some more time with. I'm taking 9 of my email subscribers, calling them #class0, and I'm teaching them some basic principles that will allow anybody, no matter what your design level is, whether you're a Dustin Stout or a
Yeah, now who are you gonna put? Who's he gonna classify as
You,
below?
you know what? You can put a Mia Voss in there.
You dug a
I
hole.
was gonna say,
Whether you're
or a
me
Wade
or-
Harmon, who
Oh,
I was gonna say
sorry,
Wade Harmon, because he's terrified, or at least he was before we chatted yesterday after his hangout.
Oh, he really was. He was like the third rail on the subway. Good Lord.
Yeah, and so one thing that I'm working on is getting people past that fear, and it's not that Wade doesn't have an eye for design. It's not that he doesn't know. It's just he believes he doesn't know. He believes he's been told that he's not creative all his life. I don't know that for sure, but a lot of people have this problem. They've been told their whole life they're not an artist, they're not a designer, they're not creative, so they do other things that they believe aren't creative. And so I'm on a mission to just kill that belief in everyone and show everyone that everyone's a creative in some way. And if you understand a few simple design principles, I literally did a 5-minute presentation in Las Vegas with our steady demand team, and proved that literally these 3 concepts can really help anyone to be an awesome designer. And so Canva is going to be part of that class. I'm going to be teaching them some simple ways to use Canva, also taking them through some other free tools. Just to compare the ease of use, I've found Canva thus far to be the easiest one to use out of all the tools.
We need to send you a Canva T-shirt. Send us your address.
Oh, Guy, don't say that, honey, because everybody in the audience is losing their mind. Well, I've seen Canva T-shirt run through the stream, so
yeah,
I'm like, I want one too. But if you send Dustin one, may I have one too, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Just send me your address.
You got it. Hey, everybody, could you please make that into soundbite? The guy Kawasaki just asked me for my address. I'm just saying. I'm so easily amused. Hey, real quick, Jason says, hey, Peg, set the record straight with Dustin about, where am I? What is the optimum dimension for Pinterest images?
Pinterest images in Canva are 735 by 1102.
You're like Rain Man.
I know, it's scary.
I love it.
But I also use the 800 by 1200 for Pinterest. Dustin likes to use different sizes for Google+, but because I do every image on Pinterest, I sacrifice a little bit of the width on Google+ to be perfect for Pinterest and work on both of them.
Yeah.
So you have to compromise in some ways on your image sizes. As perfect as you want it to be.
Can I ask Dustin a question too? Like,
sure.
From time to time, we see a few number of designers get like all bent out of shape because we're trying to make lots of people use Canva and try designing stuff, and they get like there's just like total hostility that we're somehow ruining the design business. And like, what is up with that? Why do?
It's spicy.
Yeah, how's that?
Here's what
answer that, Dustin.
Yeah, no, I think when I interviewed Melanie, CEO of Canva, a couple weeks ago, we addressed this issue because one of the viewers had that question as well. Isn't this kind of ruining design for designers?
Yeah.
And I disagreed. I think Melanie handled the question very elegantly, and I totally align with her. And basically, teaching people to use these tools is not harming us designers. It's really not. I mean, the people who are going to use Canva are not the people who would have hired us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Exactly.
Those people are the ones who are like writing blog posts. They're not going to spend $70 an hour on me to create one blog graphic for them.
Really?
And that's true, though. I mean, as a blogger, you need so many graphics, and you just can't. Unless you're, I don't even think the big blogs necessarily do that all the time.
Right. So I don't think it's taking jobs away. I think it's only perpetuating the idea and the importance of design. And the more people work with design and try it themselves, the more they'll respect the designers who do it for a living, because they're going to go, wow, this is not as easy as I thought.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And it's not that you're going to go and design your own website, because
Mm-hmm.
you don't overnight have that skill. But Dustin, have you tried the collaborative tools in Canva yet, where you can send a link and have Well, let's do one. Let's do one later, Dustin.
I
so
love
you can
that.
do this, like, I can make a little design, and I can send you a link, and then you can change it a little bit.
Oh,
And
cool.
so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
a great way that that people can work together and share the links. We do it all the time on Canva. We share links. You know, the designers will give me a link. I'll send stuff to them.
You could send it to Jaana and she could finish it. Ha ha ha.
Oh.
Peg, you know when I made that comment?
All right, people, don't laugh at that joke.
Maybe laugh at it. And when I made that comment about being at the post office and looking like I was crazy, it was when you talked about collaborative. And listen, I want to post the link for that show you were on yesterday. You crushed it, girl. You gave out such amazing information about Canva. So if anybody wants to know, you gave out the 411 on that show.
Awesome. Was that on the Manly show?
The Manly Pinterest show with Jeff C. Yes, and somebody please go post it because that was good. And Dustin,
Jeff is in the audience trying to crack the people up. I call him Jazzy Jeff, so everybody can call him that too.
What is it?
Jazzy Jeff. You know, the Fresh Prince of Jazzy Jeff.
I love it. We've come up with a new hashtag from Ryan Hanley, like Canvas like a Voss.
Hi, Ryan Hanley. On Ryan Hanley's show, I let out the big secret that I was using Canva. That was when Rebecca and I finally told everybody what we were using.
You outed you came out of the closet?
Yeah, we did. We're like, okay,
show.
we're finally going to say it.
Can I tell you what was one of my favorite quotes on your HubSpot yesterday is when you're using Rebecca Radice as an example for sharing, and then a guy said, I think it was when your phone went down, and you said, what it is that, and then it makes a happy Rebecca, which makes a happy Peg, which makes a happy guy. I thought that was pretty much summed up your entire relationship right there.
Rebecca was like, awesome.
Brian Fanzo says, the collaborative element of Canva is what got my design team on board. I start the graphics with the social elements, and they make it look good. A great feature.
Cool.
Brian has been a huge Canva fanva, so thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
I love it. So is Tia Kelly with Unbound.
I have another question to tap the wisdom of this crowd. Okay, so I want to be clever, and I want to have a play. I know you find that hard to believe. So
you stated it is funny. You're like, I want to be clever.
Okay, so I want to create a special word for a Canva evangelist. Okay.
Yeah.
There are two choices. There's Canvangelist or there's Ecangelist. So which word do people think is better, Ecangelist or Canvangelist?
Canvangelist.
Canvangelist. Okay. Canvangelist it is.
Make it happen.
I have my social media gal sitting next to me and just said it like she has Tourette's. Canvangelist. So it's going over well, too. So now we've got two things that I think are kind of groundbreaking. We're going to talk about the title. We're going to figure out the title of your book, with the snappy new one, and your new hashtag for it. I like Canvangelist. What about you, Dustin?
Canvangelist all the way.
Okay.
Can I recommend something?
Yes.
As everybody can see, I'm a blonde, and I'm a non-techie blonde, and I've been learning things by myself, but it doesn't have to be that difficult because, for instance, I have signed up with Canva, and I have signed up with the emails, and this is nobody's paying me to say this, but I just like it because I'm your Jane Doe. I'm your average user, which even isn't English or something.
Right.
I
do
get these emails, Design 101 from Canva, and I keep them all. They go to a special Gmail compartment because there is so much good stuff to learn.
Thank you. We love the tutorial.
For the Canva emails because there's really, really good stuff and things you can learn. And nobody's paying me for this, unfortunately.
I was about to say, I know we're all sounding like we've got some kind of affiliate link we're going to bust out on you, but it's good stuff. That's all
here's the thing. Canva's free, so, you know.
So there's no affiliate link. Yeah, for error.
We'll give you 10% of 0.
That's a big number. I like it. Look at this comment from Tia again. This is hilarious. Canva is like the gateway drug to graphic design, Lee Rickler. As much as I don't use Canva, I think it opens up to design to those that feel they can't design. Once they get the confidence, they might go out and buy Photoshop or decide they really have to do design after all. So, interesting comment.
Or have to hire.
Yeah.
Show.
Yes, and then Denise Wakeman, she's one of my favorite people in the whole wide world.
This is awesome.
Her question for Peg and Guy, what recommendations do you have for authors specifically on how they can use visuals in their marketing, especially nonfiction authors?
Oh, and speaking of that, I am writing a guest post for Denise Wakeman's blog, The Future of Ink, on this very topic soon.
Girl crush.
Yeah, Denise is awesome.
Yeah.
And wouldn't it be great if there were Canva designs for ebooks
or Google Plus?
Well, we're working on all the things, people. Hashtag working on all the things, people.
Hashtag working on it.
Hashtag we both love Google Plus. Hashtag you know we're doing it.
And hashtag we want to help self-published authors.
Yeah. So to get back to Denise's question, a great way to use visuals as any author is to brand yourself, come up with a certain set of colors, which you can go to Dustin's blog or the Canva blog and find great information on how to get your visual content strategy working. And then you want to work on a visual marketing strategy. So you want to take your basic colors, if you have a logo for your book, if you have a hashtag for your book, and then just turn it into a whole bunch of different kinds of graphics. Make Pinterest with quote graphics for Pinterest. Make Pinterest boards to use images there. Make Google Plus headers with information on them. Make Facebook covers. I do every single thing that you could possibly use Canva for. I'm always on it. Like when I do book promotions for any of Guy's books, I just keep thinking and keep making stuff. I make tweet graphics, which are wildly popular. So just make little images that are like 876 by 438. Attach them to your tweet. Like, check this book out. You can write whatever you want. You could have it just be an image if you think that's best. Just use your imagination. To me, for authors have the best imaginations, and they feel like they can't put that into visual stuff. I think sometimes maybe words are better, but the graphic part of it doesn't have to be rocket science. You can just do basic things like quotes from your own book. You could do things with the reviews from your book and show them in a really nice way. You could save tweets that you get. You could make, obviously, blog posts. You can put great graphics in there that people can pin and share.
Mm-hmm.
Peg, you need to.
Yes?
Peg, you need to come out of your shell.
I know. That's why people hate having me on Hangouts. I never talk or share anything.
Yeah, like I wish you would just really talk, just speak up, right? Hey, and I have to tell you, with all my stalking this week, I was on the Canva Google Plus page, the Facebook page, all top, checking it out. It's got Peg all over it. It's got good stuff. For examples of what Peg is speaking about, yeah, duh. That's a duhism. Just go look at her work over there because you're crushing it on that too.
Jeff C. gave the blog a big thumbs up, and a bunch of other people too in the comments.
Yeah, well, Jeff C. is only my friend until he passes me on Pinterest. He's so close to passing me on Pinterest.
Yeah, he's fear the beard, according to Jeff C.
Yeah, a legend in his own mind.
Hey, Peg,
I can give him a really hard time on here because he can't answer.
He can't say anything. We won't pull them up. Hey, we've got 2 questions from the crowd because it's always about the money, money, money. When will Canva not be free? And you have to pay. Which I love. It's very clear with the grids. This is $1, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
The plan is to keep it as a freemium model.
Yeah.
The freemium model.
Yeah.
So
I think they're thinking, will there ever not be something where there's just not, where it turns into a 14 days free and then you're...
No, I think that at this point that I believe that is never the model. They may expand into different things, but there's always going to be this freemium model with a $1 stock image, which is ridiculously cheap, which you can choose to use your own or use theirs. They don't even make you use it's very, very open. So the plan is not to have it to be a subscription or a monthly fee or anything like that.
I'm loving it. Any other good questions we have up there? We've got, I mean, everybody, when you get done, everybody go back and look at the comments because it's a Canva fest.
Canva.
Which is a good thing, and it's not just because you guys are so fabulous. Well, there's that, but it really is, because obviously we're told you I'd nerd out. Sorry. But everybody is definitely love it. Deb, do you have any other questions that we've got going on here? Because I might go into we're getting at 54 past the hour. I have all the time in the world for you guys. So listen, I just may pop open some wine because I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling all the fun from it. But then we're going to get into a few questions that I have for both Peg and Guy. We're going to go a little the actor studio kind of questions if you're ready for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that we want to pull out? And Peg, I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun. I love you guys, but we couldn't get to all your questions because we're goofing. And you'd do the same thing if you were sitting where I'm sitting.
We'll try to. I'll go back and answer things if mention me if you didn't. I'll try to catch them all. But it looks like there's a lot of comments on there. So
there's a lot of comments.
I think they're getting close to 500 on your post.
Get your commenting quick before you're locked out. Oh, that means I won't be able to answer.
You know what I'm going to do towards the end is I'm just going to post a photo that says we hit the comments limit, and then you can go to town, girlfriend. So
yeah, exactly.
It's all good on that. Hey, before we go, do we have any other questions? Because I think I want to do What's On. Are you guys up for What's On? You know it's fun. Peg, have you seen What's On?
Do it. Just do it. We're open.
Bottom. Everybody, what's on the bottom? Stand up. Hey. What's on the bottom?
Oh my God, no!
Yes.
No.
Hi, what's on the bottom?
She probably got jeans.
It's hard. I got lucky jeans on.
Of course you do. That's awesome. Peg, I missed yours.
I have jeans, just,
Nice. I got yoga pants because look at Jaana. Nice. You know what, Justin? Do you really think you're going to get away with not doing what's on the bottom?
Nobody ever looks at my bottom.
That's a soundbite.
How do you know?
Dustin Stout, what's on the bottom? Come on.
Dustin's got pajamas on. Oh, Dustin's dressed.
You got PJs? Oh, yeah. I love it. Lynn, would you like some What's on the Bottom?
All right. I've got a black skirt on. It's so boring, but it's got a slit in it.
You're all dressed.
You can't see the slit. Don't look at my slit on both sides of the skirt.
All right, I'm just going to do 2 questions. This is going to be for Guy and Peg, and then I really do want, and then I want BatCrapCrazy. No way can we do the show without I've been dying to know what Guy Kawasaki's BatCrapCrazy about, so I bet you didn't even know what you were BatCrapCrazy about till you came on here. So, couple things. Guy, what's the best advice you were ever given?
Never ask someone to do something you yourself would not do.
Here's what I love about Guy. He's very consistent, by the way, because I've been watching a lot of your shiz this week, and you are very consistent about what you love. So, boom. Dig it. Hey, Peg, how about you? What's the best advice?
Such a hard question.
Look both ways, cross the street. I love that one.
First, no. Best advice. I don't know what my best advice would be.
Okay.
Oh, Peg, come on.
You're right, Guy. You know. Come on.
I can talk about social media. Best advice I ever got.
Repeat your tweet.
Okay, I'm going to flip it. What's the best advice you ever gave, sweetie?
Oh.
Ooh, how about that? Come on, you got to have one of those.
I say to be yourself. I mean, I know that's like a social media cliche, but honestly, be yourself everywhere. So when people see you on a Hangout, on your blog, wherever you are, just, I am who I am. If you meet me in person, everywhere I am the same.
Yes.
So.
But what if you're a prick?
Then you're a prick. Then sorry for you. I mean, sorry you're a mean, nasty person. Okay. I don't really want to know you, but
exactly. I can give you that. My best be yourself, if you're Game of Thrones, is be yourself. Always be yourself unless you can be Khaleesi. Then always be Khaleesi.
Yeah, or be a unicorn. Be a unicorn one.
And be a unicorn one. I love that one. Okay, flip it on that, and I got a couple more. What's the worst advice you ever heard or was ever given?
Oh.
This is a good one. Which one are you first? I'll do it like Jeopardy.
Guy, because obviously he can answer faster.
What's the worst advice you ever heard given?
Try Windows.
I think
advice is that people feel like they listen to experts, I'm saying with quotes, without thinking for themselves. That is such a pet peeve.
Oh,
so good, Peg. That is so good.
It's true, and I love it when you guys get on that rant about experts. I heard you both kind of getting a little aggro on a rant, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
It's so
we
true.
like to talk about that. I did that on Jay Bear's podcast. He was like, "You offend me with your air quotes, Peggy." And I was like, "Sorry." I was like on a podcast going, air quotes expert.
Right, you look like Ronnie Benzer. I love it. Okay, two or three more things. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Trek.
Ooh, that hurt. Okay, how about you?
My husband made me watch all of Star Trek: The Next Generation, every episode, so it was too much.
Yeah, there's a disturbance in the Force. That's all I have to say about that.
How about House of Cards or Orange is the New Black?
Oh, damn it, Guy, that's twice now.
Oh, sorry.
But I love it. They were on the same wavelength. That makes me very happy. I'm going with OITB, OITNB. But I love both. So how about you? What's yours? Because we know, of course, Get Me a Lamp 24. You love that. But
I have to say I loved House of Cards.
It's so good.
It is so dark and so evil. And
Kevin Spacey, right?
Spacey's the man.
And the way whoever came up with that idea for him to do that speaking to the camera thing.
Yeah. Very clever.
You would like Blacklist then, by the way, Guy.
Yeah, but Blacklist. Blacklist is 0.7 of House of Cards, right?
Oh, those are fighting words for Rebecca Radice. Just
oh, really? Yeah.
You lost me here, Mia.
But this is all American shit.
I have to say one thing.
Yes, ma'am.
If Breaking Bad was made in Scandinavia, it would have a very short script.
What is that?
Because it's free.
Oh, you're right. And we're done. How about who's a Breaking Bad fan?
Me.
There you go.
How about Mad Men? I totally love Mad Men.
Oh, and we should all just get Netflix to sponsor our next show.
Yeah, really.
Right? We really should.
Right.
But if Netflix sponsored the show, some people would pay and get it faster, and other people wouldn't.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, I'm going to bust out. I've got two more. These questions should not be together, but they're awesome. They're very James Lipton. I don't know if you guys watch The Extra Studio. I freaking love that show. When you get to the pearly gate, what do you want to hear St. Peter say, Guy?
I want him to say that, Guy, I know that you have empowered people throughout your career.
Yes. Would you like a fist bump from St. Peter, too?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
Yeah.
I throw in a fist bump, too. I love that. That you know what, Peg, top that one.
I would just like him to say that I just did my best. I think that's the best I can say is like I do my best. I try my best. I try to be a nice person and do the things I say I'm going to do. So I feel like if I did my best at everything, what more can I do, you know?
What's your tag, like rocking the positive?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
I try to make other people happy. I try to share it.
Okay,
I would like him to say golf courses that way.
I love it. I'm sorry I'm leaving you guys out on that one, too. All right, this last one, and Peg, I'm sorry, but I have to do it. This shouldn't be in with the other question, but what's your favorite swear word?
Go ahead, Guy.
You can put it in the comments if you want. If you really feel like Canva's going to be mad, you can just write it in the comments.
He doesn't care.
It's also your favorite act, right?
Yeah.
Is it a verb? It's a verb, a noun, and an adjective, right?
Did you guys ever see the Indian guy reading the F word? I'm going to post that for you. What is her name? I'll think of it.
The girl that does all the different voices?
Actually, it looks like literally an Indian man in an ashram, and he reads every word that you can. Oh, it's a noun, it's an adjective, and then he gives an example, and it'll make you cry. So I'm going to post that for you.
Well, I have a quick question.
Yes.
What's the first thing that you checked upon waking this morning? Email or social media channels?
Pinterest.
Email.
Oh, one of each.
Email.
I like that. Good question, Lynn. I like that one.
Good.
Hey.
And I checked my Pinterest and Guy's Pinterest.
Oh, wait. Can I just tell you, I just got the best comment just popped up in my private chat from Stefan Hovnanian. When Peg goes to the pearly gates, St. Peter says, I follow you on Pinterest.
Nice.
Thank you, St. Peter. and then I will say, but why not on Twitter and Google+.
Exactly. Never enough, is it? It's never enough. Peg, do you want to say your favorite swear word or give me the first letter?
Oh, do I even have a favorite one? I don't really have a favorite one.
Okay, well, now, since St. Peter's really gonna be happy with you. I love it. We're going to finish.
I only swear when I'm really, really mad, and then it just comes out a lot of them. So.
Yes, it's been like a blue streak. And is that traffic?
Bane wants to say hello. Peg.
Oh my God,
that was a Pug Drive By.
Yeah.
He's my little California dog.
Yeah.
We just got.
I bet Peg swears in Spanish.
No, I do know all the swear words in Italian. And one time I was in Italy and I got into a cab ride with clients and a bunch of people. We had been drinking and the cab driver was talking to us and we said, that we don't speak Italian. And he was like, So we almost got in a car accident. And then he said a long slew of, I know like the really, really bad words in Italian. And he said like every single
Baffangulo, I was going to say.
Baffangulo, Madonna, che casino.
Yeah, there's more too.
Words after that.
Oh, there was a lot. It was like there's a lot.
Oh, God, we were swearing for you. All right, I'm going to go through everybody because I do want to know your BatCrapCrazy. I'm going to end up with Guy. I'm going to start with Lynn. What are you BatCrapCrazy about? We got to make it fast because we're way over, but I don't care.
I'm BatCrapCrazy about the story that I read about the contrast principle in Guy's book. About how his daughter, when she was 8, she was always asking to go to this toy store called Cheeky Monkey. And then she would go, okay, well, we can't go there, then let's just go to the candy store. It's kind of like, yeah, that's awesome. The contrast principle.
Continue to perfect that, Lynn.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, that's a good one, girlfriend. You're always busting out. Hey, Jaana, what are you BatCrapCrazy about besides the Tripod Bob coffee mug? This is my 3-legged cancer cat mug that I sent to Jaana. Clinky's darling.
Yay, Clinky.
Yes.
Filled with beer because it's Friday night in Finland.
There you go.
Well, actually, I was really impressed when I have been reading Guy's books. I'm sorry, Guy, I'm going on. But,
I'm gonna go there.
He didn't even hear that because he had
I had to go get something.
You had to go get a beer.
I was the most impressed, and I think it's sort of in all your books. It's find your magic and show people the magic you've got. And this is something I have been living and trying to achieve. You've got the magic, show the people you've got it. And this is something, as an entrepreneur, as a person on social media, whatever, am I so funny? Good
that was nice. You totally am.
Show me your magic. And I don't mean your nether regions.
That's part of what's on the bottom, honey. Right. Oh, I love it. I love it. Thank you. That is fabulous. All right, Dustin, I see you drinking. Let's hear what you're BatCrapCrazy about, brother.
Crap. I was just researching.
Oh. Trying to think of something cool.
Well, yeah, I'm very excitable. So I get BatCrapCrazy at least 3 or 4 times a day.
Me too.
Gosh, I don't know.
Yep.
I'm BatCrapCrazy about being on a live video call with Guy Kawasaki.
That's a Taoism, right?
My call the whole time. I think I've been doing a pretty good job, but I'm BatCrapCrazy to be here.
Oh, I'm glad you pinged me. You're like, I don't know if I've got a question. I'm like, really? Have you met you? Come on. But apparently we had more questions for you. That was kind of fun. It was the Dustin.
Dustin, you can never go wrong sucking up to me.
No.
Now that's cute.
Yeah, well, it's like a Dustin week because I think I talked about him in all of the Hangout I was in yesterday. I'm expecting a good check from that, Dustin.
You right?
From all the client work we got. I hooked Dustin up with referral city.
We should ask Dustin to design the cover of Good Stuff, No Fluff.
That just happened, party people.
Boom.
Yeah, that is a boom, right?
Dustin's like, keep talking, Peggy and Guy.
Yeah. She's like,
Oh, stop. Stop. Just
Yeah,
stop.
yeah. Guy, the hashtag I made up yesterday for Dustin is make all the money.
I love it. I love it.
I have a Nike T-shirt that says "Cut the check."
Yeah. Surprisingly, I do too.
I will tell you a hashtag that Christine DeGraff and I, and Hey Sister, she's out in there, we came up with is get paid to be awesome. Yeah, that's the way to be. Hey Debbie, real quick, you've been quiet, girlfriend. You better say something. I need some BatCrapCrazy from you.
I couldn't get a word in edgewise with this crowd, but I am BatCrapCrazy that I did not lose my internet while I'm live tweeting the show. So I'm pretty happy.
Amen,
It all
sister.
worked out.
You guys, yeah, thank you, Debbie and Lynn, for being, it takes a village. Oh, you just got a drive-by catting right behind you, too. I love it. There's dogs and cats up in here.
And just for everybody, there's an after party going on over on YouTube on this event, on the recorded event. So keep commenting on YouTube and then hashtag it GuyPegChat.
Still be that guy in the club, and I don't mean that guy. That's all I have to say about that. Hey, Peg, what are you BatCrapCrazy about, sweetie?
Ooh, well, I love my family, but if we're talking about things that we're just passionate about in our everyday life, obviously social media is a huge passion for me. I think I'm really blessed to be able to work in a field that I love so much. That's evolving. We're in a really new era, which I think is exciting to be a part of.
Yeah, and you're leading the pack, sister. So I
Thank
feel
you.
like I'm sucking up to you, and I don't care. So
You can
really,
suck up to me.
I got a girl
I'm not
crush.
as open to it as Guy is in general, but
Yeah, apparently, guy put. Yeah, he's like, bring it, back it up. Right?
and I'm just back it up.
All right, I'm gonna go after Guy. Guy, what are you BatCrapCrazy about?
Can I be so blatant as to say this is the camera I use most of the time. This is a Fuji X100S, and I just love this camera.
Wait, you need to do like Jaana. This is her new version of Google Glass, by the way.
Oh, yeah. So I love this camera, and I love it so much that I even got one for my twin, Peg, so that we would have the same camera. Yeah.
I have to buy a new red button. I forgot about that.
I'm so happy that Peg and I did this hangout together because a lot of people don't think that we both exist. They think we were one person.
Yeah.
So, now we have proof that there's a Peg and a Guy.
They're looking for the phone book, right? They're the phone booth, and we see it's Peg comes out and then Guy comes out. That's true because even when you did the HubSpot yesterday, you're on the phone.
Yeah.
Tricky. I love it. Well, I like it that I could kind of pop the Google Hangout cherry for you both to be on together. Right?
Well,
maybe I'm not the first, but
yeah, we have been on other ones. I'm sorry. It wasn't this one though.
All right, so I'm going to give my nerd out BatCrapCrazy, and it's not either one of you. You're on it, but it's because of you, because I've been watching so much Arianna Huffington, and your interview, God, man, I would probably pass out in excitement. I almost did with you guys today, too. But she was saying on one of the interviews, she said, celebrate go-givers instead of go-getters. Drops the mic. I just think that's the best thing in the world. So that's my BatCrapCrazy. Care of my other BatCrazy, which is you too. So
she's amazing. Arianna is amazing.
Gosh, she is.
Peg, tell the story of how we were in Arianna's office and she she just says to her assistant, "Oh, make the sun rise right now, will you?"
Well, first Guy had an appointment with Arianna Huffington, and then I said, "Can I come too?" because, you know, that's what I do. A guy said, sure, which is what he does, so it worked out really well for me. And then we went to Arianna's office, which was amazing, and I made Guy take selfies with me in Arianna's office. He's like, you're such a dork. I'm like, seriously, we're in Huffington Post. We're taking selfies. So they're funny. But then Arianna had her team come in, and she's like, we need pictures for the social media. She's just she's amazing. I mean, seriously, like, she is the class woman.
Then remember when she called the producer and says, you know, get Guy on Huffington Post Live right now. Mm-hmm. And like 30 seconds later.
Yeah, then you were whisked off into the Huffington Post hair and makeup.
Right, Tri-Bar.
Yeah, they had a little dry bar. That's when I grew up. I would have a. It is the dry bar is my thing. Every city that we go to, I'm like, is there a dry bar here? And I go get my hair done. Guys, like, why do you do that?
I'm telling you, blow bar would be better than dry bar, though.
It's dry bar. We don't need to go there.
You guys should be glad the comments are locked now, because that shit would blow up.
This is for girls to go get their hair done.
Well, don't girls blow dry their hair?
Yeah.
So,
but I'm sure
that's what I meant.
Yeah, I bet.
Can you imagine you guys in the marketing meeting where they're just cracking up, like, just call it blow bar. And they're like, no, we can't do that. Well, listen, do you have any parting words of wisdom for us? I could stay here all day, and I'm kind of hoping you're going to hang out with me a little bit after the.
Well, I just, like everybody, please go try Canva and then tweet out with the hashtag CanvaConvert, and we'll be happy to send you a copy of APE. Or I will be happy, but Peg will actually do it.
That's how we roll, guys.
Well, you know what, Peg, your hashtag should be just hashtag GST, because GSD, you are the one who gets stuff done, or so. I love it. Peg, how about you?
Peg does it.
Yes, she does. Since you're the one who gets stuff done, you get to go last. Anything for us? You definitely want us to go. We'll post that link again for the book. But you want people to come in and give you some non-duhism advice.
Yeah,
right?
if anybody has any great social media tips, share them, and maybe they will be featured. Just so people know, we aren't taking every single tip. We're taking things that aren't already in the book or that other people haven't suggested. So if you have a unique thing that you do that works for you, share it with us.
Well, I can tell you, we have gotten about 60 tips, and I'm going to use about 15. So 25% hit rate, which is very high, actually.
That's excellent. So what we're saying is, don't get butthurt if you don't get in the book.
Yeah, I just want people to understand that we appreciate that they're spending their time to give them to us, and then we're filtering.
Yes, absolutely. If you make it in, it's going to be awesome. We'll post that again.
Crowdsourcing, baby.
Exactly. I'm going to go through, and speaking of which, Lynn, Abate Johnson, honey, thank you so much for coming on today.
My pleasure.
You rock my world. Jaana, all the way from Finland, girl, you are .knit, and I don't know how to say that in Finnish, but there you go. We've got Dustin Stout, my brother, fist bump, thank you. Apparently designing a new book sometime soon. And Miss Debbie Davis, my sister here in the 303 of Denver, thank you so much for helping out. I sure appreciate it. And everybody who commented, you guys, you make my world go round. So that's it, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.